running out for first grade on the Macksville team is number 1, Tyler Blair. 2, 5,
McKittrick Park here for the 2 game between Macksville and South Grafton. So the away team are out on the park now. I'll go through the side for you. Number 1 is Tyler Blair. Number 2, Ben Innes. 3, Joe Borg. 4, Brody Bartlett. 5, Chris Buckley. 6 is Brad Southam. 7, Riley Maxwell. 8, Sam Miles. 9, Murray Spear. 10, Billy Cobain. 11, Sam Shields, the captain. And 23 is Aidan Carey. And 13, Matt Hall on the bench is Paul Harper. 14, Tyler Forsyth making his first grade debut in 15. Jordan Leckie in 16. And Ulysses Roberts in 17. With me is Josh. Josh, will you go for the South Grafton team for us?
Yeah, mate, at fullback we've got Sam Petch. On the wing we've got Mark Waters with Jack Fells in the centres. We don't have another southern name at the moment. It was Merrick Skinner. Kieran Johnson-Harry on the wing, Damien Kirby and Corey Torrens in the halves. William Mendez in the front row with Reece Berry and Todd Cameron, the captain coach at number 9. Ryan Quinlan Randall, Nick McGrady. The second row was Grant Stumpy Stevens, number 13. And on the bench we've got TJ Capine, Jack Torrens, Jai Bowman and Grant Brown.
So referee will be Blake Smoothy today.
12, Nick McGrady. 13, Grant Stevens.
Good game of reserve grade. Yeah, we're about to get away from the main event here today at McKittrick
15,
Park.
Jack Torrens. 17, Jai Bowman. And 18, Weston. First grade is played by 2 14 halves, and there is time off.
So moments away from a kick-off here. It'll be South Grafton to kick off to start the match.
Semi Petch got the headgear on today, Semi.
It's his first game for the season too, isn't it?
No, he played the local derby actually. Played the first game of the year, and then he missed a couple. So, all right, there's the whistle. We get through the boot, underway through the boot of Petch.
And it bounces down here for Joe Borg. Take it on the second bounce, and he rushes up forward. With a solid run there, sees him just get outside the 20, but the South Grafton defence pushes him back and tips him sideways a bit as well. Spirit, dummy half, gives it on to Billy Cobain. He runs in behind the markers, makes himself 7 or 8 metres. Plays it back here. Spear gives it on to Sam Miles, who starts today in the front row. Gets it up to the 30-metre mark, plays it just outside that. Spear will go to the right-hand side. Pass here to Southern, playing 6. And he gets it up towards the halfway. He'd probably be about 2 metres short of that. Matty Hyland makes a good run here behind the markers, makes a good 15 metres. He's inside South Grafton's territory, and he'll play it. 40 out from the South Grafton line on the last. It'll go back here. Looks like Southern's going to kick, and he puts a little kick into the corner behind one of the players there.
Picked up by Waters on that far side. Great start there, Maxwell Seagulls. Great first set, gained about 60 metres. Semi Petch will jump into dummy half. Goes himself, as we said, he's got the headgear on today. Ball's come out there. Maxwell got the ball. They'll be on the attack here.
And on a wobbly ball, but they'll go back to where the mistake was made.
Double knock. No advantage played. Maxwell winning the first few stages of this game.
Yeah,
great first set there, Nigel. Power game through that middle part of the field for the Sea Eagles.
And that's their strength too. Maxwell will play through the middle part of the field, middle third. Really strong forward pack, strong experienced forward pack. And a big chance here to start the game on the right foot here. Southern feeds the scrum. It comes out, goes to Borg. Borg inside the 30 with a skip and drives his legs to the 20. Strong run from Joe Borg. Play it back to Spear. They keep going this left-hand side here. Strong run from Sam Shields. Dragging a couple with him. Pulled down 5 out from the goal line. They're on the left-hand side of the field. They've got the whole right side opened out. Spear gives it on now. Here's Miles with a bit of footwork and a straighten. Push back onto his back. Still 5 metres out, but a bit close to the post this time. Spear across now to Hyland. Had to stop to catch it. Southern goes out the back, finds Blair. Blair to Borg, gives it on here to Benny Ennis. Benny Ennis for the corner, and he's gone out.
He's gone up.
He's gone out, yeah.
Great shape with the right-hand side there through the Macksville Sea Eagles.
Pretty good defence too from South Grafton to slide like that, the Rebels.
They were short on numbers early, but great desperation from the defenders coming across and inches in that first try. Rebels do well to hold on there to complete a set, but so far they're none from 1. Work out of trouble through their front rower, which is William Mendez. Cameron in dummy half will be there all day. Ball comes this right-hand side through Kieran Johnson-Herron. Steps off his right, straightens up. Taken around the bootlaces by the Macksville dummy half. Cameron jumps to the right-hand side. Finds Quinlan Randall. Been shifted around the first couple of games here. Cameron goes on the left side through Reese Berry. Straight and hard as always, looking for an offload out the back, and he's slammed into the turf.
Strong defence from Sam Shields there, the Macksville captain.
Tackle 3. They've only got about 20 metres. The veteran, Toddy Cameron, goes on to Sammy Petch, steps back in the middle part of the field, skips out of a tackle, but he's well taken by 2 or 3 defenders, and that's the last. They've only gone about 25 metres in the set. And Cameron will punch a kick over the top. It's only a shallow kick, looking for a bounce. Can he get it? No.
Tyler Blair does well, gets it on the bounce, and is tackled immediately as he lands on the ground. It's just inside his own 40. Max will win the territory battle so far. Chris Buckley makes a good scamper up the middle of the field. He gets to the halfway and over it. Chris Buckley, he's still going. Turns his body and nearly gets to the 40. He does get over the 40.
He's a bit up here.
Yeah, it's a disjointed kick chase there, and the next play wasn't much better for him. Now Macksville runs it up here. Highland does a pirouette, goes across field, shows it, goes again. Across the 30-metre line, then just falls over like a sniper shot in from the grandstand. And he'll play it back. Spear goes to the left-hand side. Maxwell gets the ball on the Brody Bartlett. Here's Buckley down the touchline. Look for support on the inside. And Riley Maxwell will bring the ball round behind the post. And Maxwell will start from in front today, 4-0 with a kick to come.
Worrying signs here in the early stages for Rebels. They're just winning that play to ball too easily, the Macksville Seagulls. And a great left-hand play here. Great draw and pass by the winger on this side.
Yeah, it's Chris Buckley on this side. Pretty experienced player. Brody Bartlett to Chris Buckley.
Just interest Bowman and sums it up beautifully here.
That's good work from Maxwell, the halfback on the inside there, to trail and look for the pass.
Kick to come from directly in front. You'd say he knocked this over and they'll lead 6-0 in the early stages.
It's a good start from Maxwell, and it's sort of a must-win from today, I think, really losing their first 2 games. So were pretty competitive against Woolgoolga in round 1 for about half the game, but the second half it just fell apart. Yep. And then last week against Coffs is the sort of game that could have went either way. They had opportunities but didn't use them.
Yep. Yeah, it seemed that way. I was looking at the updates there on the Coffs Harbour page, and it seemed a very back and forth game.
Yeah, it was, yeah. And
obviously, we all know Macksville for a long time have played that power game through the middle part of the field, and then they've had those classy outside backs, and young half here at the moment, he was really good.
Yeah, Riley Maxwell's been good.
Stages.
We've got Brad Southen's really a back rower or a lock, filling in 6 at the moment, but we'll have a French recruit for our next game against Sawtell. Pierre Montiel will be over here. He'll play probably in the number 6 jersey.
6 jersey, yeah. It's
Maxwell from right in front. Taking plenty of time over at Riley. Moves into it now, left foot kicker. Straight between the posts, the flags go up and it's Maxwell 6. But the Rebels yet to score. We've had about 5.5 gone.
And Riley Maxwell converts his own try. That takes
get back under the way here through the boot of it, Sam Petch. Rebels just looked a bit disjointed when they had the ball too. They've been dominated in defence and haven't really offered a lot in defence. The kick from Toddy Cameron, if you got the bounce, could have come off well, but after 2 or 3 tackles, Macksville Seagulls were well and truly in the Rebels' end and score in the first 5 minutes.
Well, it's a good blend of youth though and experience here for the Rebels. I think some of these good under-18s from a few years ago have filtered their way through to first grade, which is good to see.
Deep kick there by Petch.
Yeah, juggled there by Southern on the in goal, gives it on now to Cobain. Cobain up the middle of the field, pushes away. Oh no, they grabbed him from behind. Really got away from one there. Spear gives it on, and here's Maxwell on to Sam Shields. The ball's knocked out of his hand. It goes backwards, and it should be 6 more. The referee's going to call a knock-on against Maxwell. Yeah.
I reckon it might have been touched by Kieran Johnson when it was in
I thought so too.
Yeah, there, so
we're a fair further away from it than the referee.
Yeah, we might get a check of the replay. We get one come up here, but Rebels on the attack here. Obviously, you can see that early try, but they can get one back here quickly. Lock it up at 6-all or 6-4.
Yeah, you know what really my pet hate is, Josh?
What's that?
Not completing your set after scoring.
Yeah, that's you got to do it. Complete, kick long,
absolutely.
Stay up hard. But I reckon the Rebels, they'll attack through their left side. Obviously, Nick McGrady moving in that left-hand second row position, and anyone who's followed the Rebels knows how important Nick McGrady is to this side. All right, Petch got the ball, skips off his right foot, straightens up, and he's tackled by a couple of defenders.
It was Carey and Highland and one other in there.
Cameron in the dummy half, goes to the right side through the veteran campaigner, Stumpy Stevens. He runs straight and hard off his right foot. Tackle number 2, 10 out from the line. Take one more to the left-hand side here. It's Reese Berry on that middle of the field, looks for an offload ball. Trickles out the back, picked up by Cameron. I reckon there's a knock on there. Yep, Cameron's picked it up and dropped it.
Yeah, I think he's called it. I think it's a double knock on, but he's called it against South Grafton first.
Rebels make the mistake there on the attack.
Stumpy's arguing with Blake Smoothie there about the call, but
I think Cameron a little knock on there as he's passed it, but I think the offload was right. Cameron there was space to the left-hand side, but just couldn't get that ball out wide. And as we said, that they'll go down that left side through McGrady. Fells is there, and young Mark Waters stepping up from reserve grade.
Scone goes with the feed. South and gets it out to Brody Bartlett, who steps and beats one. And gets it out towards the 20-metre line. He's probably 15 metres out from his own line. Spear, short side play here with Miles. And he gets it to the 20-metre line. Slow play of the ball. One off the ruck here is Sam Shields. Good defence on him. Stevens underneath. Mendez over the top. 30 metres out from their own line. Slow play of the ball, but they did roll him on his back. And here goes Spear. Makes a dart out of dummy half.
Great tackle, Quinlan Randall.
Nearly to the 40. Cobain steps off the right foot, straightens up towards the halfway, and that's where he is on the last tackle. We'll play it back. On the left-hand side, I beg your pardon, the high kick here from Riley Macksville. Brody Bartlett's coming through. Boehm's underneath it, and he takes it well, but Bartlett tackles immediately.
Save his houses, Jai Bowman do that all day. Petchy out of dummy half. Middle part of the field, runs into a couple of the defenders. They meet him strongly. Just want to complete this set here. Cameron goes out the back to Waters. Early touch for the winger on the far side. He's met in good contact, pushed back a couple of metres. McGrady in dummy half, jumps out the right side, yeah, that's 23 and he's offside, not square. Experienced effort in it, McGrady. We'll look for the early tap too, but didn't get it. Smooth, he says off the mark, go back and try again. Yeah, first penalty of the match goes the way of South Grafton. It was a good call too from the referees. Definitely not marking straight there. He was right next to him, Aidan Carey. Grady knocks that over, 45 out, and the Rebels be on the attack. Yet to really give much strep with the ball, so they'll look to work the middle part of the field and they'll work through their shapes. All right, Kieran Johnson-Heron. Looks like he's playing centre on this side. He's in jersey 5. Looks like he's inside Bowman. Quinlan Randall, middle part of the field. Cameron goes on to Stevens. Stevens holds the pass up, gives it on to young Jack Torrens. Young fella stepping up to first grade this year from the under-18s. Cameron goes to the left-hand side through Curbs. Curbs short ball onto McGrady. McGrady taken well. 25 out from the line. Shape either side of the play the ball here. Cameron goes to Kirby. Kirby over the ad line. Kirby spins, pirouettes, turns. Taken strongly by the Nambucca defender. That'll be tackle 4. Go to the right side. Stevens holds the pass up, goes himself. That'll be the last tackle. 10 out from the line. Rebels looking for an attacking kick here. They go to Cameron. Cameron gives it on to Berry. Berry on to Torrens. Torrens a little chip over the top looking for Bowman. Bowman up in the air, catches it, comes down. Bowman looking for the corner. Right, Jai Bowman. Well, did he hang on to the ball? No, he lost it. I thought he lost it, and the referee did as well. On the spot, very close there, Jai Bowman. Little mix-up there between Cameron, Berry and Torrens. Wasn't a bad kick in the end, and Jai Bowman, as we see on our replay here, will get a great shot. Berry did well to catch that, actually. Nearly in the face. Nearly a falcon. Corey Torrens, we won't get a view of the replay, and Macksville work out their own end here. 29 minutes remaining in the first half. Yeah, Benny Innes plays the ball back. Here's Joe Borg, the solid charge. Swivels gets away from a couple, still going. And it's pulled down. Replay here on our split screen at the moment as well. 30 metres out. Yeah, here's Miles. Solid charge. 20th year of first grade for Sam Miles. Plays it back here. Spear goes out of dummy half. Slow play of the ball, and the defence was up quickly on him, but he managed to get nearly to halfway. Blair. Macksville cuts out here, finds Bartlett. Bartlett down the touchline, Fraser dummy. Oh, good tackle from Johnson-Heron there. Wrapped the ball up. Last one. Middle forwards, the Rebels very tired here. Number still trying to get onside. Macksville, Highland, cuts out one, finds South and runs to the line, puts a kick in. It's probably a fraction too big. Although Waters lets it bounce. I don't think he touched it. Or did he touch it? It's tapped. He just taps it, but taps it forward. On forward. Waters had a nervous moment there. Yeah. Thought he was going to attempt to catch it on the fall, and it just sort of got big on him, I think, went over his head. What have we got here? 10 metre. 10 metre play the ball, so it'll be a knock on against Macksville in the goal. All right, left side. Jackie Torrens scoots out, good contact. Go hard all day, Jackie Torrens. Oh, he's a solid runner into the ball, isn't he? Young man went very well in the 18s in a struggling side last year. Steps up to first grade full-time this year and doing a wonderful job so far. Mark Waters working out of trouble. That'll be tackle 2. Cameron jumps to the right side, outside to Bowman. Bowman skips off his right, holds the pass up briefly, but goes himself. Good defence there. Macksville roll him on his back. Sam Shields and Riley Macksville. Torrens in a dummy half. You'll find Quinlan Randall. Quinlan Randall steps off his left, straightens up in behind the play ball, but can't get away from the Macksville half-back. Tackle 4. Cameron down the right side through Torrens. They kick on 4, looking for a possible 40-20. It's going to go out on the full. That's a poor mistake from the red and white, and the Macksville Seagulls will be on the attack. 40 out from the Rebels line. Yeah, that's a coach killer, that one. Look for the early kick. Wasn't a great angle. Only had about 9 metres to work in, and pressured from the inside. Macksville on the attack. Rebels will want to hold on here in the early stages of the first half. Big start play of the ball. 40 metres out from the South Grafton line, and Cobain runs it up nearly to the 30.
That'll be the first. Spear, Highland, gives it on here to Carey. Carey's a bit of footwork there before the line, but the defence is equal to the task and pulls him down.
Curb,
26 out. Yeah, solid tackle there. Quick, tried to play the ball quick, and it'll be a penalty. Could have went either way, that one. 50-50 one, that one. It could have been against Aidan Carey there for trying to play the ball too quick. But the referee says he was crowded in the ruck.
Macksville on the attack.
Highland out the back to Macksville, gives on to Sam Shields. He's half through the hole. Shields with some good footwork.
Laid down by Torrens. Quick play the ball though.
Yeah, 12 metres out from the goal line, just to the left-hand side of the field. Macksville, they go down this short side, and he steps off the left and the right, but he's tackled. 6 metres out from the goal line. Spear on the miles. Along the ground it goes. Ball picked up here by Billy Cobain, who straightens, but a good tackle too, frozen to the ground. They're about 12 metres out. It was Nick McGrady. Yes, what a good tackle from him. Switch of play here from Highland on the Brad South and in behind the markers. Straight in the middle. Tries to push away from Berry, but he gets an offload back here to Cobain. Cobain wrestling his way forward, and he's pulled down 3, maybe 4 metres out from the goal line. Highland on the Macksville. Puts a little kick in here, looking for Petch. Is going to get it though. Oh, hang on, it's play on. And it'll be a goal line dropout. It was knocked back there by, I think, Sam Shields.
Nervous moment, Semi Petch.
Yeah.
Played the risk. Macksville almost come up with a try. Jai Bowman man on the spot. The Rebels looking to hold on here. 25.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Macksville had great shape out the left side. It's an interesting kick. They could have played out the back, but they'll get a new set here.
I would have thought out the back, but they went for the kick. Tyler Blair takes it on the full. 35 metres out, gives it to Sam Miles. A bit of footwork before the line and gets himself up inside the 30. He'd be 26 metres out. First tackle, big chance here for Macksville to add to their score. They already lead 6 points to 0. Here is Highland with a pirouette, tries to, thought about an offload, then tucked it under his arm. 21 metres out. Southend on the right. Cuts out one here, finds Tyler Blair. He steps off the right foot and he's pulled down on 3, 14 metres out. Play the ball here for Spear. On the Highland. Highland shows it, then puts it out in front of Miles, who had the reach for it. And he's tackled 8 metres out. 4 tackles gone. They're right in front of the left-hand upright. Riley Macksville. Sam Shields here with a pirouette. Jumps it out the back. Picked up by Macksville on the bounce. Half beats one, then throws a wild pass out the back along the ground. Picked up by Highland. They back 15 metres out. Highland beats one, then dumps it over the back here as well. And here's Riley Macksville. Goes back to Highland again. Oh, this is something like a circus act here. The way the pass is going around. Then they go out on the right-hand side. Aidan Carey throws a pass out to Innes, but the defence gets across there. And I'll nearly push him in the touch. No, he stays in the field of play. That's the last tackle. 10 metres out. Borg across here for South and runs to the line. Puts a little kicking. Gets a ricochet. But who's got the ball here? I think South Grafton do. And the referee's going to call it up for a double knock-on, but who against first?
The Rebels ball, I think, mate. It was played up by Torrens by the foot.
Yeah, I thought that too.
And then South, and I think he got to touch this with his hand, which we might be able to see on our replay.
No, he's given the feed. He's given the feed to Macksville, based on the touch judge on the far side.
Thought it was a little hand there from the Macksville 5-8, but
I agree with you. I've come off the foot.
One of those calls, 50-50. No video refs here, so we play on with the refs call.
Good quick decision. Another chance for Macksville here. This will be their third set.
Got an overlap on this side too. Rebels notice it. Sam Petch comes across now. 5-on-5, shape to the left side.
Southend feeds the scrum, takes it from the back, gives it to Borg. Borg, he'll run straight and hard and lose the ball behind him. It was taken out, but there was...
Taken out one-on-one.
Yeah, it was good work there.
Brian Quinlan Randall, he can do those. Jack Fells on that far side, that centre on that far side. Normally plays on the wing, he shifted in one position. Mark Waters on the left wing. McGrady in a dummy half. McGrady scoots at himself. Over the 20, just short of it now, goes over it. Cameron dummy half. We go to this right side through Kieran Johnson-Heron. Just short of the 30, just on the 30.
Good defence, Macksville in the middle.
Actual line speed, definitely better than the Rebels at the moment. Grant Stumpy Stevens runs it at 2-3 defenders. He's taken just over his 40. That'll be tackle 4. Tackle 5, in fact. Hand goes up. I'll go through the boot of Petch. Petch kicks down the middle part of the field. It'll be picked up on the second bounce by the winger on the far side.
Well, it's actually a leg break. A leg break around Ben Innes. Now he gives it away to Tyler Blair, who steps and was half through. But a good tackle around the legs from Petch, the kicker.
Number of tied forwards here for the Rebels. They've got to pick up here.
The back 5 from Macksville here want to make some good metres here. Buckley runs forward. There's a player here who's copped one.
Brian Quinlan Randall.
Yeah, he came in. He might have copped a hip on the head or the shoulder.
Quick call straight away. Tyler Blair called for the ref to call time off straight away.
I think it was the next tackle, actually.
Yeah, next tackle.
This tackle on the replay. It's the next one for Chris Buckley Runs the ball up.
Mate, so far, Macksville have been on the attack, but it's only 6-0, so Rebels will be pretty hopeful so far, but...
Oh, his shoulder. I think he's done his shoulder.
In attack so far, the Rebels haven't offered a whole lot, really. Not a whole lot of structure with their attack, and...
Macksville might be too structured.
Yeah, Macksville continue to build momentum. It's going to be tough, though. I think they've just got to get out through that. They're getting over that ad line really quickly, but they're just failing to find that last pass to Macksville Sea Eagles, and as you can see during the live play, there's a number of tied forwards for the Rebels. If they can just get out of dummy half, bring maybe Blair back in that middle part of the field, off a quick forward and quick play the ball. But back underway here, Brian Quinlan-Randall's stayed on the paddock.
He's a replacement for Macksville. Ulysses Roberts straight onto the field and beats the first tackler straight away. He had a massive game last week against Coffs Harbour, but he started that week. This week he's off the bench, out to Shields on the left-hand side, up towards the halfway, and good defence there by the Rebels. Plays it back. They go kick here from Riley Macksville. It's a high one. No pressure on Petch.
15 out from his own line. Looks up, thinks about passing to Waters, steps up and straightens up. Taken possibly high, no play on. Around the chest. McGrady into dummy half. McGrady finds Mark Waters. Had a couple of carries on that far side. Steps away from one, almost gets down that far touch line. Well held on to by the Macksville defenders on that far side. Fells out of dummy half. Middle part of the field. Works up just short of the 40. They can have a couple of good tackles. They might get an attacking kick in here, the Rebels. McGrady in dummy half, asks for a penalty. Gets nothing. Kirby back on the inside for Bowman. Little juggle. Steps away from one, steps away from another. Going sideways though, and he's met by a Macksville defender. Puts him down 45 out. That'll be tackle 4. Cameron goes to dummy half. Jumps out in behind the ruck. Stevens straightens up. Good hard run. Looking for an offload. Can't get it. Curbs runs through. That'll be last. 42 out from the line here. They'll put this high in the sky. Probably through the boot of Torrens. No, goes out the back.
Oh, and Petch has knocked it on.
Back.
Wow.
Just caught a knock back. Another shallow kick comes down 15 out from the Macksville line.
Yeah, Tyler Blair.
The Rebels either. They're very tired at the moment.
He's probably lucky to get away with that drop ball too.
Yeah.
Petch, I thought they went forward off the hands.
It's just holding a hamstring there as he's getting back at fullback there. His right hamstring, so...
Yeah, he's jogging a bit gingerly.
Yeah.
Buckley plays the ball. Here's Ulysses Roberts, straight and hard. Can be a wrecking ball at this time when there's a few middle forwards a bit tired. He gets nearly to the halfway, plays it back. There goes the left-hand short side again through Brady Bartlett. He'll play it 41 metres out from the South Grafton line. Highland has to catch it behind his hip and then straightens a good run from him, though, and throws a
risky offload.
Yeah, wild, crazy offload.
From McGrady. Torrens thought about a pass, straightens up. Met strongly by a couple of defenders there.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head still about that offload, but don't see the reason to throw it.
Yeah, but McGrady up over the 50. Good run. It's going to be just short of the 50. Taken down. Rebels will look to offer some shape here to the right side. They'll go through Cameron onto Stumpy Stevens.
That's a good charge from Stumpy.
Looking better this set so far, the Rebels. They've got a bit of momentum building after that poor error from the Macksville Sea Eagles. Cameron goes to the left side through Curbs. Curbs goes himself over the advantage line. He almost slices through, but good defence from the Macksville Sea Eagles. They tie down that middle part of the ball defensively. They go to the right side. Cameron holds the pass up. No real supporters with him. Quinlan Randall pushes up, looks for an offload. Comes out the back, picked up by Kieran Johnson-Heron. Middle part of the field, there's some tied defenders. No one really moving up here. Johnson-Heron skips, goes back to where he started from, goes again.
He's been on the merry-go-round 3 times there.
All right, Cameron in dummy half. Goes to the left-hand side through Torrens. Torrens over the ad line. Torrens holds it up. Goes himself. Short ball, knock-on, pressure pass.
That's a good pass if it comes off.
Yeah, Macksville Sea Eagles hold on well. They're still stepping out of tackles here.
Yeah, Ulysses Roberts gets up and takes the ball forward.
It's been good since coming on.
And here's a run here from Sam Shields. Straight and hard, but a good tackle round the waist there from Toddy Cameron. Yeah, solid tackle there. Throws him onto his back. Plays it back. Beau Harper's on the dummy half now. And then Matt Highland doesn't think about a silly offload this time. Just runs it straight and hard.
Looking just to complete him, Macksville, through that middle part of the field.
Good scamper from Harper out of dummy half. Gets nearly to halfway. Plays the ball back. Macksville goes down the short side and he kicks on his left foot. Petch will let it go over his head, but it bounces up nicely for him the first. Well, now it's rolling around in a bit of a circle there, but he picks it up.
A great chase here. There's a bit of space out wide. Ball goes out through Waters. Is that a knock-on? No,
he's done well there.
Done well. Picks it up. Beats one. Waters down the sideline. Possibly a little bobble on the ground. No, play on. Great kick from Macksville, but not a great chase on that far side.
There's a knock-on though afterwards, yeah.
Must have been a call. Mark Waters had a little bobble, and when he's getting up there, he's knocked it on, and you can see Macksville just say, boys, let's just slow it down. Made a couple of mistakes the last few sets. Let's just complete our sets, get to our areas.
It's a bit frantic, I think, from both sides when they're in attack.
South then directing the troops, and let's get to that post and let's work our shape.
Scrum here on the 20-metre line, centre field.
Stumpy Stevens looking for a breather. I think that's interchange. That'll be interchange number 2 for the red and white.
Does his battery ever run out or what?
You think so?
Just
He
keeps
keeps going.
He does, doesn't he?
He looks buggered all the time, but he always turns up. All right, Macksville on the attack. 7.5 minutes remaining.
Southland feeds the scrum. Harper at the back picks it up. Maxwell gives it on here to Buckley, who juggles it, but holds onto it and is pulled down the 20-metre line. Plays it back to Harper, runs out, or takes a step out of dummy half, then gives it on to Ulysses Roberts, who pirouettes away from Cameron. That has the hands free, but it's wrapped up again. Cameron comes again and wraps the ball up 10 metres out from the goal line. Highland out the back for Southland. Looks to show it on the outside, but then runs himself. He's held up in a 3 rebel tackle. 4 out from the goal line. Harper out of dummy half, goes short side with Borg. Borg pushes his way over the line. He's not going to get the ball down, no, he's short. And the ball has gone into touch. And they push to play again. It was only tackle 3.
Like Grady, Cameron. I think there's Fells in there as well. Kirby went very close to that right-hand corner, but pushed over the... I'm sure he's pushed over the sideline. The ball came out the back, but either way, same result.
Well, Macksville coach Aaron Wood there with his hands on his hips like a teapot, like a sugar bowl there, or a teapot.
It's happened a number of times. They build momentum and then try to push the pass or just try to push that extra play. And
territorially, it's been Macksville well on top at the scoreboard. They're only 6 points in front, so it's still anyone's game.
Rebels will be pretty happy. Obviously, you haven't been great with the ball, but only down 6-0. 16.5 minutes remaining. The ball comes out through the right side. Kieran Johnson-Aaron straightens up. He's tackled by 2 or 3 defenders from Macksville. Winning this territory battle so far in the first half. Rebels been playing down here most of the half. Ball goes on to Brian Quinlan-Randall. Just tackled on his 20. Goes to Grant Stumpy Stevens and manages recharge his batteries quickly, and that's a good run. Couple of post contact meters up over the 30. Great run, Stumpy Stevens. Cameron, left side. Goes to Curbs. Curbs holds the pass up, gives it out to McGrady. McGrady steps off his left, straightens up. Macksville defence comes out the ball, comes out the back, finds Fells. Flick pass, great pass, Nick McGrady. That'll be tackle 4. They'll have one more. Will they kick early? Ball goes on to Jack Torrance, middle part of the field. Holds it up and he's run straight a couple of defenders. They put him on his back, twist and turn. That'll be the last tackle. And we've got a knock on.
Oh, he's lost it on the last. So
didn't quite see that ball come out, but a better set there from the Rebels. They gained probably 40, 45 metres, but unfortunate error there from Jack Torrance after a pretty strong run.
He looked better playing through the middle there, the Rebels, just some short passes.
Yep.
And an offload for Nick McGrady helped as well.
Get over that
I don't know how good he is.
Through Cameron, through Stumpy Stevens, and then attack from there, but just struggled to build momentum so far, the Rebels, and very shortly Macksville Seagulls will be in their end attacking.
Oh, Bartlett steps away from the scrum, beats 2, he's straight through, he's to the 30, Petch grabs him from behind, pulls him down 22 metres out. Quick play of the ball here. Harper throws it into a player who was offside, and it'll have to be a penalty. But you wouldn't say that to Simbin because he's just trying to get onside. I don't think actually Bo meant to throw it into him. He was trying to get the ball out here because there was a 3-on-2.
They were definitely short on this side. All right, Macksville on the attack, 15 out.
Ulysses Roberts, who sort of stops and starts again and is pulled down 10 metres out, or held up 10 metres out, right in front of the goalpost.
Shaped to the right-hand side.
Plays it back to Harper. Comes to Southland, goes first man play here with Billy Cobain, who's driven to ground in a solid tackle, 5 metres out. They go on with a bit there through McGrady, a good solid tackle. Harper goes out the back for Highland, gets a flick pass back here to Macksville. Macksville steps off the left foot, steps off the right foot, then throws a pass backwards into a South Grafton player, and they've got the ball, and again, lacking of patience.
Knocked back by the Rebels, well picked up there by Weston. Working out of trouble, long ball on to Bowman. Bowman middle part of the field, on to Petch. Petch straightens up. He's met by a couple of defenders. Thought about another offload. He's dragged back a couple of metres. They've got a penalty to the Rebels.
Knocked the ball out.
Swing an arm, or possibly it was a...
I think they knocked the ball out. I think it's against Ulysses Roberts. His arm knocked the ball out.
There, but a much relieving penalty there for the red and white. They've been stuck down this end of the field for the past, what feels like forever, if you're a red and white supporter. Yeah. He'll kick this, got a fair boot, he'll kick this over the sideline.
It's just a complete lack of patience from Macksville here. They've had probably 3 opportunities to score points in the last 10 to 12 minutes.
Just pushing that extra pass.
Yeah.
Probably just want to hold that ball. And, all right, Rebels working at their end here. They'll be just short of the 40. Quinlan-Randall steps out of one. He's dragged down beautifully by the second row for Macksville, which is Shields. Ball goes to the left side. Weston up over the ad line. looking better from the Rebels the last 5-6 minutes with the ball. Cameron in a dummy half. Goes on to Stumpy Stevens, holds the pass up, gives the ball out the back to Kirby. Kirby out to McGrady. McGrady steps on the inside. Nick McGrady slices through, looking for support, finds it through Curbs. Curbs straightens up off his left, off his right. Damien Kirby. Rebels hit back. 6-4 with a kick to come. What a try, Damien Kirby.
Oh, great lead-up work there from Nick McGrady.
Mate, he's their man. He's the attacking man, Nick McGrady, and great offload.
Poetry in motion he is when he runs the ball.
Curbs with
a great offload.
We'll see it on our replay here. As you mentioned there, they're looking better playing those short passes through the ruck and then spreading it. Curbs gives it on to Nick.
And there's that one missed tackle there where Joe Borg missed McGrady, and then he managed to stay alive on the inside. Was Kirby there to get the one-handed offload from McGrady. And great footwork to beat Tyler Blair, who overread the play. And it's about to be 6-all, but if you'd only seen the patches of the game where the tries weren't scored, you'd swear Macksville were 18 up.
Yeah, exactly. It's Reds were very happy with that. They've been stuck down their own end in their first reel. They get a relieving penalty. They get out their own end, and a bit of brilliance from Nicholas McGrady. Finds his great mate, Damien Kirby.
It's one thing about the Rebels, they never go away.
Oh, it's great footwork, as you mentioned there, beats Blair. And you'd say, it looks like Toddy Cameron kicking goals today. Normally Sam Petch has been kicking goals for the Red and White the last year and a bit, but he's struggling a little bit through injury as well at the moment, Sammy Petch. So but Toddy's kicked plenty of goals, whether it's in red and white or blue and white, and he'll look to knock this over, and we'll be locked up at 6 apiece with, what are we, about 12 minutes remaining, 11 minutes roughly?
I'll tell you that I guess this will get the Rebels a huge boost of confidence for this last 10 or so minutes in the first half.
Toddy Cameron walks in, strikes it, likes it, kicks it. It's locked up, 6-all. We've just got about 10 minutes remaining. The clock on our screen's probably not spot on. It'll be closer to about 11 and a half, 12, I reckon.
We come back to halfway for Macksville to kick off, and they've got to keep their heads up, the Macksville Sea Eagles. They have been dominant in field position.
Dominated most parts of the game at the moment. The scoreboard just haven't been able to, as you said a number of times, they've just pushed that pass for when they haven't needed to, just get the quick play the ball and score that play or two after. But in credit to the Rebels, they continually turn up. Blair gets us back underway.
Away, team 7.
I think I might have a chance with the doubles too. I know I had the 6, but all right. Jackie Torrens, great run up over the 20. He's been good besides that one that Larry made. No one at dummy half. Nick McGrady scoots in, gives it to Curbs, our try score.
Oh, they put it down.
They drop the ball, and similar to the Macksville Sea Eagles, score tries and then fail to complete the set after points. Western there with just an unfortunate error.
Got to complete your set after scoring.
Rebels will be hoping to hold on here. They don't want to score a try and then give Macksville Sea Eagles the lead straight away. But
from Macksville's point of view, they need to hit back straight away to get their confidence back.
On the attack, they'll be 20 out, and you should see they just hold that pass or they continually try and score. But here we go.
Harper gives it on here to Riley Macksville. Then it's Sam Shields. Half beats the first. Well, he does beat the first tackler, but can't beat. I think it's Quinlan Randall who's got him. It is. Yep, he plays it back. Harper. Oh, Ulysses Roberts reached out in front of him and put it down.
Well,
story of the match so far, I think.
The last 5 or 6 sets, we've had a number of errors, and the Rebels here they don't have to complete this set. They really wanted to complete this set.
I've got 7 errors for Macksville so far.
It's
and 5 for Grafton. I reckon Macksville only had 9 for the match last week.
Yeah, well, as I said, if they probably hold a couple of those passes so far, they're probably up 18-0 or 18-6 possibly, but when you risk that pass, that's what happens, and Rebels work out of trouble here through the man of Jai Bowman. Thought about a pass, stepped back on the inside.
And that one was just attention to detail. It wasn't even trying to push a pass, was it?
Similar to the Rebels one. Western was just standing flat.
Yeah.
And good run from Stumpy Stevens. Warm up by a couple of defenders from Macksville. 9 and a bit remaining.
Yeah, Tynan Forsyth made that tackle. That's his first grade debut for him, so good luck to him.
Really well done to the young man out there. Western, good carry after that error moments ago. Cameron in dummy half. They'll go back to the right side. Going to Quinlan Randall over the ad line. Throws a dummy. Cameron almost sort of a pass there to Quinlan Randall. Just over the 50. Torrens into dummy half. It's been quiet so far. Ball goes out to the left side.
Toe to head.
That's going to be a fresh set of 6 for Macksville Sea Eagles and another incomplete set for the red and white. Yeah,
Tynan Forsyth picks that ball up. That's his first run. And he's Harper out of dummy half. Scampers and makes about 10 or 12 metres there, nearly to the South Grafton 40. Maxwell's a dummy half, gives it on here to Roberts. He doesn't drop it this time. He runs straight and hard. Looks for an offload, gets it back here to Harper. Harper on to that Southern, pushes away, but then is dragged to ground there by Kirby. Play it just inside the 30. Harper, no one wants the ball. It bounces, picked up here by Highland. Highland steps across.
Tackle by
Tackle
Stevens.
Good tackle by Stevens around the legs there. Harper at dummy half, gives it on here, and here's Forsyth with a bit of footwork. Runs straight and hard and gets nearly to the 10-metre line. That's the last tackle.
Rebels trying to hold on.
Harper to the right-hand side here with Southern. Southern turns the ball back inside for Borg. Borg straight and hard. Squirrels away, Borg. He's over! Joey Borg.
Too big, too strong.
Makes up for his error earlier with a try there, and Macksville hit the front.
Looked like Jack Torrance made great contact, but Borg just bounces away, spins, twirls, plants the ball down.
There's not too many outside backs that run the ball harder than Joe Borg in Group 2, I don't think.
It's a great line. You see on the replay, it goes to South and just holds that pass up enough. That man, Joe Borg.
Yeah, the angle. Back on the angle.
It's McGrady makes good contact, but just spins away. Curbs and Fells couldn't get there, plants that ball down. And Macksville will lead 10 points to 6 with a kick to come.
You can say from one hand there, Macksville deserved that. In the other hand, you can say South Grafton after fighting their way back to level and then making an error probably didn't deserve it.
It'll be an interesting couple of minutes here at the back end of this first half. If Macksville complete their sets, they might score a couple of late tries here, but so far hasn't been the story of the day for the Sea Eagles or neither the Rebels. Besides that one try through curbs, they've struggled to complete. But
just when the body language from both teams at patches seems a little bit tired in the middle of the ruck, they seem to get a second wind.
Just for our viewers at home here, it's currently 10 points to 6. The Rebels on 6 points, not on 4. That try was converted by Todd Cameron.
We've got Riley Macksville to convert the Joe Borg try, or attempt to. He's 19 metres out and probably 5 or 6 metres to the right-hand side of the posts. About to move into it. Left foot kick. Hits it. Oh. Hits the posts. Story of the day.
Shut the gates.
Macksville 10, Rebel 6.
How long we got left, Joshie?
Bit over 6 minutes till half-time by the looks of it.
Some Eagles unsuccessful. That keeps the score Macksville 10, South Grafton 6 on the East Coast Electronic scoreboard with 6 minutes going first half.
All right, 10-6 here, 6 minutes remaining. We'll get back under the way through the boot of Semi Petch. You look to go long into that far corner at the Rushworth end of the ground.
Yeah, and that's where Ulysses Roberts is on that side too, so...
He's gone the other, he's gone straight.
He's gone straight down the middle, be taken by Tyler Blair on the goal line, then he gives it to Ulysses Roberts, who gets a bit of time to get a wind up, runs an angle run, straight in the defences, pirouettes. Bounces off too, but is pulled down on his own 20-metre line, plays it back here, Harper goes short, finds a runner, it's Forsyth.
Met by Weston.
Solid defence, they eventually wrestle him the ground. Harper's dummy half, runs out of dummy half himself, but can't get away from Kunlum Randall there. He makes a strong tackle around the waist.
Great in defence so far, Brian.
Welsh on now to Shields. Shields out, gets it out to Brody Bartlett. There's not much room here. He flicks it infield. It's towed through by, it's towed through
I think we've got
by Buckley, but I think he was going to call the knock on anyway.
Yeah, I think we had a knock on just before. A little pass back on the inside.
Yeah.
Touched. Although it was touched by
and again,
Buckley.
Neither team has completed their set after scoring.
We've had
any of their tries.
3 tries today so far and 3 incomplete sets straight after. But in fairness to the Macksville Seagulls, that pass comes off. They're probably away for try number 3. But story of the day so far, Rebels holding on and Macksville Seagulls just continually inviting the Rebels back in the game.
Want to score off every play sometimes, Macksville. It looks a bit, they're lacking a bit of patience.
4.5 minutes remaining. Rebels would like to bounce back here with another try. Nick McGrady, dummies on his inside, steps to the outside, tries to step away from ball. Ball comes out the back. Is it backwards? Yes. Waters picks it up. And that's strongly by Borg on that far side.
Ben Anderson there to assist the winger.
Kirby in the dummy half goes on to Fells. Straightens.
Doesn't see much ball today. There's Jack Fells.
No, he's been quite on that left-hand side. Slowish, play the ball, a bit of tangle up. Cameron goes into dummy half, finds Torrens.
Oh, he puts it down.
Mistake. Unfortunately for Jack Torrens today, he's done a couple of nice things, but then made a couple of errors, and the boys just need to get around him and support him.
So they check those balls at half-time. I think they must be covered in Vaseline.
A couple of moments in the reserve grade game as well where teams will build momentum and then just continue to lose the ball, but for the games I've seen this year, it's been the tale of most games. There's teams building pressure, but just failing to complete sets. Obviously, what are we, round 4 now? Early stages, so...
Yeah. Who'd be a coach?
Hey?
Who'd be a coach?
Oh, mate,
how frustrated would it be being a coach?
All right, Macksville working out there right now, just over the 50 now.
The ball run the first time now, it's Roberts. And they've been up quick on Ulysses Roberts today. He hasn't made the inroads he made last week against Coffs Harbour. Harper out of dummy half, gives it on the foresight, skips off the left foot, and he's driven in a solid tackle, driven sideways there.
Torrens backing up for his mistake.
Good tackle from him. Harper Come this short side again. Macksville turns it inside here, and that's Sammy Shields. Again, good defence, Torrens. And one other, Weston, the other one there. Highland gets him, beats one. And is pulled down on the 20, and that's the last tackle. 20 metres in for a touch. They come down the short side here. Macksville on the outer Bartlett. Bartlett looking to get a ball at the back, and it's knocked on. And it's picked up here.
Johnson Heron looking for a pass. Finds Bowman. Bowman with about a metre or two to move. Needs to come infield. Finds Petch. Sammy Petch back on the inside. Beats Blair. Sam Petch got a couple to beat. Sammy Petch straightens up. Sammy Petch
ball out of the clouds.
Tackle from the far side of the field. There's no numbers there. Bowman. Long ball to Curbs. Curbs. Long ball on to McGrady. McGrady looking for a Kieran Johnson Heron. Kieran Johnson Heron goes himself. Can he find a pass? No. Joe Ball again. He's run 60 metres to make that tackle. What an effort. Rebels on the attack. McGrady finds Curbs. Curbs short ball onto Cameron. Ball running. Cameron tackled 9 out or 5 out.
I'll probably be the kiss of death here, but they've scrambled well so far, Macksville, in this set.
Back into dummy half. Finds Jack Torrens. Jack Torrens goes very close. 2 or 3 metres out. Cameron dummy half. I think we're tackle 3. Cameron goes himself, kicks for Stevens, gets a pass.
Oh, take it by Highland at first slip.
It's a poor kick there from Cameron. Bit of brilliance on this right-hand touchline, but Joe Borg saves a try and 2 tackles twice. Oh, and there's
Ulysses Roberts has lost the ball.
All right, we've got 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Rebels would love a try.
They scrambled so well there.
Did really well.
Macksville in that set, but now they've given the ball back to the Rebels.
Joe Borg there, mate. He ran 60 metres to make the first tackle, then ran 40 metres across to make the second tackle. So.
And he's so fit, he probably wouldn't even blow a candle on a birthday cake at the moment either.
Oh, it's great work, but all right, Rebels on the attack here. We're roughly 15 metres out from the line, 1.5 minutes remaining.
They're trying to sell, they're going left, so they're going to go left, or they're going to use Johnson Heron on the right. They might use Johnson Heron on the right, now they're going to go left.
This way through Curbs. Curbs holds the pass up, goes out the back to Petch, ball behind him, does well to pick it up. Comes back infield looking for a runner, doesn't find one. Beats another to the outside, going sideways though, not making many metres forward. He's 11 metres out from the line. Semi Petch looking for a fast play. The ball doesn't get it. Goes to Kieran Johnson Heron, who finds Brian Quinlan Randall, who finds Weston. Johnson's coming on besides his one error for Weston. Cameron dummy half. Goes the right side through Torrens. Torrens over the ad line, looks for a short ball to Brian Quinlan Randall. Breaks through Brian Quinlan Randall. He's deserved a try. Crashes over with just on 50 seconds remaining. 10-all, kick to come.
Yes, costly errors in your own 30. You can't make errors in your own 30 in first grade. The other team will always make you pay. And
see that replay here. Corey Torrens over that advantage line. Holds the pass up just interest the outside defenders, and Brian Quinlan Randall has been great defensively, and he gets a well-deserved try. Well, so far, mate, if you looked at the stats so far, you think Max will be, the territory stats, Max will be in front, but a couple of errors coming out of trouble, forcing that extra pass. And
well, Toddy Cameron could put South Grafton in front at half-time here.
They're 12-10, and don't know if undeservedly is the word, but Max probably should be a couple of tries in front, but
I don't know if I want to go down the sheds at half-time. I don't think I will.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what the Macksville coach comes out with, because we said a number of times they probably should have scored 2 or 3 extra tries, but through pushing that extra pass and a bit of desperation, in fairness to red and white, they've been brilliant defensively. And
well, they just hang around. They've always been like that, the Rebels. They hang around. So even if you come up here, the Rebels could be on the bottom of the table and you could be on the top, but you know you're in for a tough game and it's going to be close.
And Toddy Cameron kicks this directly over the black dot. That'll be 12-10, the Rebels lead here at the end of the first half. Kittrick Park.
But hopefully it's a bit of a wake-up call there to Macksville. They try before half-time and they might go in the sheds here. And
there might be a bit of a spray.
Possibly, yeah.
For the Macksville coach.
I don't know how good the paint is on the walls in the dressing room, but they might disappear.
Mate, we might take a short little break and come back for the start of the second half. Rebels currently leading 12-10. We're back shortly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the South Grafton Rebels, we'd like to wish all our mums-to-be, a very happy Mother's Day today. Now, those mums, when they came through the gate, would have received a ticket to go into the draw for some wonderful prizes. And congratulations to Debbie Rodder. Debbie Rodder, congratulations, you've won our Mother's Day draw. Red ticket A48. Red ticket A48. If you'd like to go to the bar to collect your prize, congratulations. And to all our mums-to-be, grandmas, we wish you a happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon.
Grab a cup of tea here. That's where you grab your cover. Yep. I'll just go and get your prize. No, don't. Don't, Tom. Don't. They're right, I'll tell you one.
South Coast Rebels would like to thank their sponsors for season 2026. Anti-Jaber Weed Control, Gordon Haulage, Grafton Glass, Adoni Constructions, Campbell Sawmills, East Coast Electronics, the GI Hotel, along with Bloomers Transport, South Services Butchers, Arab McLaughlin Upholstery, Premium Trusses, Content Stone, Cable Appliance Locations, Grafton Container Return, Starline Garages and West Lawn Insurance Brokers, along with Donovan Livestock and Property, the Green Brothers, Loving Life 103.1, Grafton Break and Steer, Big River Pools, MJ Logging, Aboriginal Employment and Strategy, Southside Services Centre and Switch On Supplements. We thank these local businesses for their support of the 2026 South Grafton Rebels season. And don't forget to go back and watch all the games of the South Grafton Rebels at home. go to clarencedaily.com.au and keep up to date with all the latest in Group 2 Rugby League and local news from across the Clarence Valley.
Crooked on the coat, harvesting on the agenda. Said you fix it, never will. You sat down in my silence, put a chair up to my guard. Asked me where the exits were. I just circled my own heart. Joke about the office life. You could see I was in fire.
Macksville back on the field for the second half here at Wicketry Park. It's South Grafton 12, Macksville 10. Just a bit of a shout out to our mums out there too, being Mother's Day. And my mum Rosemary and my wife Jo. Happy Mother's Day to you guys and everybody else who's out there listening wherever you are, or to VR, or if you're through the Activeline Sports. Have a lovely Mother's Day.
Been a beautiful day for it, hasn't it, mate? Great.
Oh, absolutely. Good day for a picnic or a stroll along the river.
25, 26 degrees, and then come home and watch hopefully an exciting finish to the end of this first grade game.
And Macksville got it all to do here. They probably had enough ball to probably have 20 points or more on the board, but just haven't been patient. Made 9 errors in the first half. The South Grafton haven't been that good in that regard either. They've made 8 errors.
A number of errors, yeah.
The penalty count, not many penalties, just 2-1 in favour of South Grafton.
Set to get back underway here for the second half.
Big Blair to kick it off.
Goes down to this far corner. It's going to find Waters on the full. Takes it well. Dummies to McGrady. Goes himself quite close to that touchline. Ball might throw him over, but they go close. But Waters does well. Gets low to the ground.
There's a bit of a fire in the belly there from the Macksville defenders there. They might have had to spray at half time.
Bit of a mismatch there, Waters and Borg. I don't think he run at him again, but Torrens slamming to the turf. Defensively, they're looking good here, the first couple of tackles. Ball goes on to Kirby. Kirby onto, I believe that's Weston on that far side. Yes, it is. He's up just short of the 40.
Just on the edge of the cricket pitch there.
They don't want to get tackled there. Ball goes on to Torrens. Helps set up the first try. Back on the inside of Brian Quinlan. Randall almost slices out, but he's taken down by a couple of middle forwards. Cameron in dummy half. Goes on to Sam Petch out the back. Sam Petch straightens up, runs straight. Directly at a couple of forwards, and they're up over the 40 here, so not a bad set for the red and white. First set after half-time. Ball goes to the right side through Torrens. Torrens puts it up high in the sky, out to that right-hand side of the field. Bowman coming through, but taken beautifully.
Yeah, Buckley's taken it well, but he's near the touchline. They might put him out, and they have.
Jai, Bowman, Curran, Johnson, Heron.
He couldn't get down quick enough there, Chris Buckley.
I believe it was Curran, Johnson, Heron just holds him up, throws him over the sideline, and Rebels on the attack. Couple of minutes into this second half. Rebels be loving a try here nice and early.
Yeah, big chance here for Rebels to extend their lead here. The 20 metres out.
Good contact from the Macksville Seagulls that first set, but the Rebels still got to the 40, so they marched 50 metres downfield. Cameron on to Stumpy Stevens. Runs directly in the middle of the field at a couple of defenders. They take him down 12 out. Tackle 1. Cameron in dummy half. He's got shape either side. Goes to Torrens. Torrens up over the 10. straightens up, runs at a couple of defenders. Southern in there, the 5'8" been defending well. Cameron goes to the right side, short ball on a Stumpy Stevens. He'll go very close. Macksville come together, 3, 4, 5 defenders hold him up. 2 metres out. Rebels on the attack. Ball goes out to Torrens. Torrens, short ball onto Brian Quinlan Randall, punching holes. That's a double for Brian Quinlan Randall. And the South Grafton Rebels will take the lead. 16 points to 10 with a kick to come.
What a pass there. He held it up beautifully.
Great little partnership building there between the two. I believe it was Torrens.
Yeah, Torrens on to Quinlan Randall, who run a beautiful line.
Very similar to the first try. Just inches that outside defender, punches a great hole.
Didn't even need to use his fancy footwork that time, no. Quinlan Randall. He only had to run straight and hard and beat Brody Bartlett. And the other Macksville defenders stayed on the goal and they didn't come up.
There was a great run by Stevens, dragged in 4 or 5 defenders, and we see it here on our replay once more. Great pass, just holds it up beautifully.
Yeah, he ran a great line.
Corey Torrens stepping up from, been playing mostly reserve grade this year. He had a great game against the Ghost there 3 or 4 weeks ago and doing a great job in the 7 jersey at the moment. Toddy Cameron will look to go 3 from 3.
Right, so Macksville touched the ball once so far in the second half and got pushed into touch. The Rebels have extended their lead. And they're a good front runner too, Rebels. So.
Yeah, they get out in front. Toddy Cameron walks in, strikes it, likes it, kicks it. The South Grafton Rebels lead 18 points to 10. We're just on 36.5 minutes remaining here, second half.
Macksville got it all to do now. They're 8 points behind.
Mate, the defence that first kickoff set wasn't too bad, but as you said, they just got that ball back and dragged over the touchline. Great effort from Kieran Johnson-Heron and put Macksville under pressure.
Drawled on the arrow maybe for too long. But let's not take away from South Grafton's great attack there.
Yeah, mate, it was great pass, great line. All right, Weston off the back fence, up over the 10, just short of the 20.
That's a good charge from a front row. That's what you want from a kickoff.
Yeah, they just want to complete this set so far. We haven't had a completion after points. Stumpy Stevens, good run over the 30. They're making good meters here, the Rebels. Cameron, dummy half. Slowish play the ball.
Oh, I think he lost it. Yeah, so here we go. You just put the jinx on him, Josh. Another.
Stumpy's pleading the ref that I pushed it down, but I think there was definitely a little bobble there.
We're definitely thinking about getting some 2MVR, some T-shirts and coffee cups made up with you must complete your set after scoring, and we'll hand them out to those coaches and the teams that don't do it.
Good couple of tackles by the Rebels. They'd gone 20, 25 metres, but story of the day so far, try, incomplete set, and Macksville looked to bounce back.
Feeds a scrum here, out of the scrum base, goes Harper on to Bartlett. Bartlett nearly gets outside of... That's Kirby, but Kirby hangs on by the jersey and there's an assist in there from Capine.
TJ Capine on the field now, bring plenty of energy.
Play the ball goes out to the right-hand side now, and here's Ulysses Roberts, but they're up quickly on him again. He's held up in the tackle. Around about 20 metres out. Good solid charge here from Tynan Forsyth. He'll play it back quickly. They go to the left-hand side here. Highland goes first man play here to Ulysses Roberts. He's running hard. Ulysses Roberts for the line, and he's short of the line.
2 metres out.
Good solid tackle. Slow play of the ball. Highland for the line. He's over, but can he get it down? The referee says yes, he can.
He's found it.
He'll point to the spot, and Matt Highland gets the try, and it's been a while since he's got a meat pie, I can tell you. He'll be loving that.
Macksville Seagulls bounce back. Another incomplete set from the red and white. A little bit of a trick play here from the play the ball.
It wasn't the greatest pass either. It's a bit of a mess in the play of the ball. Player lying in the ruck. Highland had to catch it down near his knees. He nearly dropped it. And he managed the second effort, pushing with his legs. It got him over. And the camera sort of is blocked by the goalpost padding, but the referee there, Blake Smoothie, was in a perfect position to point to the spot.
We've got time off, guys.
Might be Stevens there who was laying in the ruck that might be getting some treatment now. No, or it could be Toddy Cameron actually.
I'll patch him up as always. Toddy holding that right shoulder. Been struggling with that injury for another number of years actually, Toddy, that right shoulder.
Has he got shares in a tape company?
He'd have plenty of it. Even a couple of years ago when he was playing for the Ghost, he was struggling with that right shoulder. So, but they'll patch him up. Same with Stumpy Stevens, and they'll continually grind away for the remaining 33 minutes. We've got here Tyler Blair.
Tyler Blair's going to take the conversion attempt this time. He kicked a couple last week. taking this back a fair way too, probably 22 metres, considering it's pretty much just the left-hand side of the post. And the flags go up, and that scoreline is back down to 2 the difference, with the Rebels 18 leading Macksville 16.
So far, a couple of errors for both sides and a try each. So whichever side can hold on the ball and hold their discipline will win this game.
If you could complete high in Group 2, like over 75%, you'll win most games, because most of the tries are scored on the back of penalties or errors.
You look at Woolgoolga the last few years, they've completed high, got great outside backs and a good forward back. This might go well taken by the 5'8".
Southland's got it now, run it up over the 10, run it like a back rower. Gets to the 20, and that's where he'll play it back. Harper a dummy half, looks for a runner, finds Roberts. Roberts winds up, pushes away from one. Oh, then loses the ball. There was 2 in the tackle there. I'm not sure if that was right. Referee says no.
He's called play on, Rebs on the attack.
So another set not complete after scoring. This is doing my head in.
5 from 5 so far. All right, Stevens patched up, back ready to go. He's back. Second tackle, 15 out from the line. Toddy Cameron in dummy half, shape both sides of the ruck. They come through the left side, through Weston. He straightens up and he runs hard. Up over the 10, he's taken low by a couple of defenders. Harper down low, chops him down. Rebels on the attack. They go to the right side through Torrens. Torrens looking for his man. Goes out the back, pitch, touch, no. Kieran Johnson-Heron steps out of one, back in the middle part of the field looking for a runner, but can't get one, taken low beautifully. Has the ref called held? No, he hasn't. Play on Kieran Johnson-Heron, still going, still spinning, still twirling. He's a couple of metres out, Petch in a dummy half. Not much shape here. Petch goes to the short side semi. Petch dives out, but he's going to be held short of the line by a couple of defenders. That's the 4th tackle. Cameron back into his roller dummy half. Goes out the back, long ball into Torrens. Torrens under Kirby. Kirby looking for McGrady. Ball goes out the back, finds the ground. Waters looking to pick it up. Bounces low. Waters flicks it back over the top. No, Touchy's got his
flags up, yep.
I reckon Waters must have had a foot on the line there. Touchy had his flag up straight away. That pass there from Curbs just trickled along the ground, and Mark Waters got a little low bounce, and Macksville Seagulls hold on.
It must be running this way, because Macksville had the same disease in the first half. Lack of patience, throwing crazy passes when you're inside the opposition's 20. And that will be what the northern end of the field they're running towards there.
Macksville getting out of their end here. They want to complete this set after a couple of errors so far.
And here's Roberts. He holds on to it this time. Can't get in the ground. He'll play it back on his own 30. Harper out of dummy half, finds Highland. Cobb ran a bit high there from Todd Cameron. That'll be a penalty.
Force one there, just slipped up. Toddy knows it too, puts his hand up, so sorry boys.
Yeah. There's a bit of footwork there from Tom Report. I don't think he's got much to worry about. It wasn't that, no malice in it.
See on the replay here. Just, it's direct, I guess it's direct contact, but slips up high, but actually it's happened in the lovely game of rugby league, as we know, so.
So Blair will kick for touch. On the western side of the field, he finds touch. Pretty much on the 40.
18-16, 30 minutes remaining. Rebels leading.
Borg from the tap. Now he's told to go back and tap it again from the mark.
Doing good today, Joe Borg. Scored a try, saved a couple.
He's probably the best last week too, to be honest. Here's Carey. Two eligible for under 18s is Aidan Carey. And he's pulled down just outside the 30, middle of the field. Harper also from 18s. And here's to Forsyth. It's the 18s triple play there.
They're all up there. Good to see the young fellow stepping up the grade.
22 metres out from the goal line now. Plays it back. Comes to the right-hand side with Highland. Short pass here. That is Ulysses Roberts running off to the right there. And there's a penalty for a strip. Well, Roberts dropped the ball the last 2 times. Two out of the last 3 times he's run the ball up, he's dropped it. This time he's been stripped of it.
Still 29 minutes remaining. They consider the 2, or they just tap and go? I think they'll tap.
I think they'll tap and go here in this stage, yeah.
Trailing by 2. It was a bit later on. They might have taken.
Highland steps off the left. He's already scored 1 try today. He's backs himself here, gets an offload away to Forsyth. And Forsyth will play it just in front of the left-hand post. Slow play of the ball there. Harper along now. This is Macksville gives on to Shield. Shield's pulled down 9 metres out. Left-hand side of the field. Macksville gives it on to Bartlett. Bartlett skips and beats 1. Can't beat anymore. Toddy Cameron comes in over the top, puts him down, or Stevens underneath.
2 veterans.
Harper 10 metres out. Passes across to Highland, goes out the back to South and finds Blair. Blair to Borg for a double, and he'll get it.
Scores, great shape there by the Macksville Seagulls.
That was better through the hands. Instead of a long cut-out pass, I think that worked better going through the hands.
Tyler Blair sweeping them.
Joe Borg gets the try.
Probably the first time they've got their shape right at the back so far today. And
well, it's probably the first time Tyler Blair's chimed in too.
Yeah, it's great work. You see here the quickish play the ball. And they play out the back twice.
Yeah, good work there.
Strike line for the Macksville Seagulls for the number 3.
He just tried to pass up long enough, Blair, didn't he?
Okay,
Just
Joseph Ball,
Fells
sorry.
and Joe Ball, when he's that close, going to be very hard to stop.
Take the score.
And Macksville hit the front, 20 points to 18 with a kick to come. Probably the first time they've been in front since they scored the first try.
Early stage.
Yeah.
Tyler Blair looking to convert the try that he assisted in.
Off the back of a penalty as well, too. So the Ghosts will be, the Rebels will be dirty on themselves there, giving away a penalty mid-set.
He's going to be interested at the back end of this half, Tyler Blair. He's got to inject himself in this game. Been pretty quiet today so far, and
that might give him some confidence to actually do it too.
As I said, it's the first time he's really chimed in. He's got an assist, so hopefully for Macksville Seagulls fans, he'll knock this over and build that confidence, and we'll have a big back end of this half.
Right foot hits it from Tyler Blair. Looks pretty good, but it's going to skew away to the left. No goal. And that scoreline remains Macksville 20, Rebels 18. With just under 28 minutes remaining. That's something that they have worked on with Tyler Blair too in the pre-season, is getting more involved and sweep plays.
A couple of years ago we were down at Macksville, and he had a blinder game against first grade, and back when it was Denny, those boys, and they were playing really strong, and he had a blinder, and got the ability, just got to pick his moments. So back away through perch, low kick.
And Ball's got it on the bounce, up towards halfway. He flicks it out the back, gets a bounce here with Carey, who is trailing, and they do well, Macksville, there to retain possession.
Can't do anything wrong at the moment, Joe Ball.
8 short of the halfway. He's in us with a run. Hasn't touched the ball much in this second half. I think it's probably his first touch in the second half. He'll play it back to Harper, a metre short of halfway. The kick and tee's still there. Tyler Forsyth runs it hard through the middle on the cricket pitch. That's where he's tackled. Plays it back now. They go to the left-hand side. It's going to be Highland, runs back in unders. Gets in behind the marker. Some good metres from Matty Highland. He's really come to life in this second half. Harper across to Macksville on to Shields, and Shields a good tackle around the legs. And you've got to get him quickly around the legs too. He's got great footwork. Last tackle. Macksville have to switch play here. He does. The kick goes up. Bowen jumps high, and he's got it well done.
And under pressure. Great contest there between Bowman and Shields. Pitch. Been roughly a bit quiet with attacking today. He's been good defensively at the back, but
Macksville just completed the set after scoring. That's the first time.
It's only taken us nearly 60 minutes. TJ Capine, the energy man, becoming that middle part of it. Looks like he's playing that lock forward role. Kieran Johnson Heron jumps out to the right, steps back in, and a couple of tired marks, but they do well, the Macksville Seagulls. Any hands on hips from the Rebels players at the moment. Cameron goes to the left side through Stumpy. Stevens gives a ball out the back to McGrady. McGrady on the
number here.
Touch there by Waters. That's going to be a knock on. And the Rebels make another error. They're just inviting the Seagull side into their...
That's a lack of patience again from them.
I think the pass actually, we might see it on a replay, I don't think the pass was actually for Waters. I think it was for Fields on this side, but...
I don't think it would have made it to him on the full.
Mark's stuck their hand out, but see it on a replay.
Macksville just made their 4th interchange, or they're about to make their 4th interchange, sorry.
All you kids need to hop
Sam
off the
Miles
field,
to come
please.
back on. We've got
Off the
a
field.
fresh reserve still on the bench, Jordan Leckie, who hasn't had a run yet for Macksville.
So Grant Brown, the experienced campaigner down here.
I've just got a text from Donna. She's saying the T-shirts and mugs are ordered. Macksville from the scrum. Brody Bartlett gets the ball out of Buckley, and Buckley will race away and score. And that's a great play from the scrum from Macksville, and they'll extend their lead.
Not much happening there, but just a couple of one-on-one misses, and Buckley shows a fresh pair of wheels and scores in that left-hand corner.
And Brody Bartlett, he just glides across the field, and he's deceptively strong, I think, Brody.
Just inches as Kieran Johnson Heron.
It's a good offload. Decent cricketer too, Brody Bartlett. Plays in the first grade in the cross comp. Played in the winning side in the first grade in the cross comp down at Glen.
Liking that try, and Macksville Seagulls starting to find a little bit of a groove at the moment.
Yeah, errors are helping. The last 2 tries they've scored back-to-back there have been both off an error in the penalty. Yeah.
Rebels have got a licky. They don't want to give away. They don't have to score straight away, but they want to be next to score. They want to give another one away to Macksville.
And Macksville would love to kick this conversion and get the lead out to 8. So Tyler Blair, left-hand side of the field. He'd be 20. Probably close to 25 metres out.
Yeah, 25 out, probably 9 or something from that touch line. Third side for a right footer. No real breeze here today either, so back himself to knock this one over, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so. He keeps it fairly low too, and looks pretty good off the boot. The touchies like it, and the flags are up. Just what the doctor ordered.
Important kick, that one. Gets him up by 8 points.
And Macksville lead extends now to 26-18. 23 3/4 minutes remaining in the match.
Kyler Blair converts that try.
Still don't think Coach Aaron Wood will be that happy. The first half was pretty scrappy. Kick off from Petch. They allowed to bounce. It might go out. No, Innes does well. Manages to stay in the field of play as well. And he's tackled here by Cameron and McGrady.
A couple of kick-offs aside by a few inches there. The last one before. Ball brought it back in, but Macksville working at their end here.
Sammy Miles gets a pass off Southern, and he'll get to the centre of the field, 15 metres out from his own line. Harper, a dummy half. Finds Riley Macksville, inside ball here for Sam Shields. Nearly thinks about an offload, but thinks better of it. Probably realised he was just inside his own 30. Let's not risk a turnover here after scoring. Sammy Miles makes another charge behind the markers. A good tackle around the legs brings him down. Gets a quick play the ball. Harper runs out of dummy half because the markers were asleep. But a good tackle from Stevens there brings him down. They go to the left-hand side on the last here. A kick here from Bartlett over the top. It finds the grass. Going back to Capine, and he's got it. Another set completed after scoring. They're 2 in a row.
There. Interesting kick, a shallower kick. Might have thought they might punch it in the corner, but Sam Petch slips away from one. Sammy Petch dragged down after the ball's come out to play.
Yeah, what a great tackle from Joe Borg.
Sammy Petch was inches away from going away, and Joe Borg, as we said, he saved 2 tries today, scored a double. He's done well there. And again, the South Grafton Rebels make another error. Second tackle.
Coming out of your own end, you can't afford to do that when you're behind by 8 points on the scoreboard.
Macksville Seagulls score here. It's going to make it very tough for the Rebels.
Running out of error spots on the sheet here. I've only left 11 in there. It's a rookie mistake, I think. Scrum goes with the feed here, out to Borg. Can't do much wrong today. Borg runs straight and hard, takes 3, and they still can't get in the ground. And he gets out of the tackle and grabbed from behind by Waters.
That was there as well.
Cross now with Aidan Carey. Good run from Carey. Will be just outside the 10-metre line now. Highland shows it out the back, gives it on to Macksville, on to Blair. Blair finds Bartlett with it sort of in and away, but the defence was up on him pretty quickly.
Looking good when Blair gets involved out the back there. It's a great shot.
Yeah, he needs to skirt around and get on this other side now, which he is. Here's Macksville, gives it on here to Shields. Shields in the middle of the park, bounces away from Capine, but falls to ground. The tackle's completed.
Set up to come right again here.
10 metres out. Highland goes out the back here. Short play here for Carey. Carey steps off the right foot, but they grab him from behind and pull him down. That's the last. 3 metres out from the goal line.
Yeah, little knock on.
Oh, well, a bit of fight in the play the ball area. He tried to play it pretty quickly.
Yeah, he just might have walked off the mark a little bit as well, but Smoothie's found a knock on and Rebels survive.
Hayden's not happy with himself, shaking his head. But 11 errors apiece.
Still got 20 minutes to play as well.
Yeah. Actually, considering the amount of errors, the fact that the score's 26-18, there's been plenty of points scored.
100%. Couple tries there early. Max probably threw away. Probably could be close at 38 mark if they'd have held on to him. But
yeah, for sure.
His man Brian Quinlan-Renly scored a double. He steps out of 1, tries to get away from Blair. He drags him down. Great legs tackle. Coming over the top there was, I believe, his halfback. It's the winger on the far side. Ball goes out right. Kieran Johnson-Herron steps away, slides through some tied forwards. Outside backs, the Rebels coming in here. Cameron over the advantage line. Almost found McGrady. Lucky held on that. It was forward otherwise. Great start at their set here for the Rebels.
Quick play of the ball, but until this time, now Maxwell's got the defence set.
Cameron on to Berry. He's been quiet today, Reece Berry. Come back on the field not too long ago. Looking for a quick play of the ball. He's found his feet. Cameron goes on the short side, curbs over the ad line, steps infield, curbs, slices through, curves, got under, but he's got Petch aiming up top.
Oh, Borg again.
Great tackle, Borg. He's been probably the man of the match so far. Last tackle, Rebels go to the right. Stevens looks for a pass, short ball onto Capine. Great tackle, great defence. Macksville scrambled really well.
Well, there was some poor defence in that set, but the last play there, some good defence there from Matty Holland that shut it down.
And back to that, probably there's that slow play the ball from Cameron. It just got him that chance to retreat. And
Good run from Chris Buckley, but there's a penalty for a strip.
Quinlan saying, sir, I didn't touch it, but Smoothie said, yes, he did.
There's no gain in trying to do a strip, is there? I mean, the amount of times you get penalised. Yeah. So Blair kicks for touch. Is he going to find touch? I don't think he is. Oh, that might be a knock on. Yes, it is. He knocked it into his own player, which technically he's not offside. He's standing right next to him, but could nearly be called offside.
There,
But Blair dodged a bullet there because that was a terrible kick.
Never looked like going near touch, really did it, but a little mix up between Petch and Bowman.
I count that as an error against Macksville, that one. You don't find touch.
I'm going to say it's an error both ways, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it is actually. Technically, it is.
We had 2 errors in 3 seconds.
So scrum, Macksville, loose and feed.
Plenty of numbers on this side. They've actually got 1 extra.
Here's the pass out to South, and now South and runs for the line. They hung back there, South Grafton. He just kept going.
Great direct run there. Oh,
and it's a one-on-one strip.
First tackle, then Macksville wins the ball. Kieran Johnson Aaron, big play. And the Rebels have
another error.
The
The winner of this game might be the one who gets. They think the winner of the game is one who has the most errors because they're just competing. There's 13 all on the error count.
We've had 4 errors in this space of about 45 seconds over.
It's like watching under sixes.
Right. Smoothie's whistle going to be finished by the end of the game, I reckon. There's nothing left.
You can come into my shop and get a new one.
All right, Rebels want to hold on here. Macksville got 5 players on this open side again. They go that way through the 5'8" Southend.
He shows it, goes himself. Hangs on to the ball this time though, can't be stripped off him, he's on the ground. And he'll play it back to Harper. Gives it on to Billy Cobain, bounces away, pirouettes and still going ball. Cobain, no, he's got a bald head like ball, but it's Billy Cobain. Pass to the left-hand side, Miles. Runs it straight and hard. Gets himself not far outside the 20.
There might be a penalty there, no.
Got away with it there. Pass across to Highland, runs himself, he's got Cobain on his hip. But he takes the tackle, 11 metres out.
Shape with the right side, Blair sweeping.
Well, Blair's out here on this right, so this is where they'll go. Southend went himself, gets a flick pass back here to Harper. Harper on to Cobain. Cobain stepping his way forward towards the goal line. And he might be over. I think he is.
Oh, yes.
He's wrestled his way over the try line. Referee is just checking, and he does point to the spot, and Billy Cobain gets the try.
Here at all.
The under-18s coach. So the under-18s have been pretty influential today, haven't they?
The coach, the player, everyone. They're all the...
So Harper finds Cobain. He had a fair bit of work to do here. He beat Reece Berry, stepped out of his tackle.
Petch there as well, McGrady.
Well, he's dragged 2 across the line. One of them being McGrady, that's no mean feat. Petch hung on, and somehow Billy Cobain's on the ball there.
Billy Cobain.
So they kick this over up by 14.
Take Macksville on the 30.
Although he's a little
Rebels AM with
touches,
big
so
cup.
Charlie would knock this over up onto the hill, and they'll lead by 14 with just on 16 minutes remaining, and time starting to become the enemy to the red and white.
Yeah, they've been hard. They fought hard so far during the game, but I think where they're making their errors is come back to haunt. They're making a lot of errors in their own end.
Out of trouble, first or second tackle. And that last few errors they made, they're probably on the front foot and just couldn't hold the momentum. And
well, the previous set was probably one of the best sets of the game. They just tramped downfield with quick play the ball after quick play the ball, and then made an error at the end of it.
And Macksville haven't been at their best today. You consistently give them opportunities, they will make you pay. They're a classy side. They've been good for a number of years, and that power forward game through the middle part, and then you've got players like Borg on this edge, who's for mine's already been the best on the paddock today. He's been brilliant.
Defence and attack. Blair from right in front, pretty much, or maybe in line with the right hand upright. Moves into it, strikes it with the right foot, goes straight between the posts, and the flags go up. And that scoreline now sees Macksville 32, Rebels 18. 15 minutes, 25 to go.
Kyle Blair converts that try. Takes the score, Macksville 32, Rebels 18.
Time starts to become the enemy.
And Macksville don't want to go in their shell over here, because they do go in their shell. That's when you usually start making errors and it'll allow South Grafton back into the game. They need to just go back to their football.
Rebels have showed them they've held the ball there. They're making opportunities, but back on the way through the boot of Blair.
Yeah, Southend takes it above his head in the end goal, gives it on to Billy Cobain, the try scorer. Runs it up straight and hard, Billy. Driven sideways here.
Capine.
Still going, grabbing Capine. He got pulled, the leg got pulled, he nearly got tipped over there. He'll play it 20 out from his own line. Here's Leckie on the field for his first run. It's his first run in first grade for the season. Plays it back here. Harper gives it on to Borg. Borg runs in by a great tackle from Toddy Cameron. Right in the middle. Tackled him right around the middle and drove him on the ground. Miles towards the cricket pitch.
Capine in there again.
He's 8 metres short of the halfway. Harper across from Macksville, who'll kick from just outside the 40, kicks back across his body, finds the grass, the bounce sits up here for Petch. The second bounce is beautiful for him, isn't it? Petch tries to get on the outside of Innes.
Ball track down there, but Innes showed a good... So that was a whistle for an error there, and again,
There's been enough of this game.
Down the short.
You'll hear them in your sleep tonight.
Try to beat the mark there on to him. McGrady in dummy half. They'll look for him. McGrady curves will combine. Waters.
Solid charge from him. Not much of him, but he
Plays well under the weight category, but doesn't back down. And good today. Ball goes out the right. Kieran Johnson and been good for the Rebels today. Possible high contact and swings. Yeah, just sit up high there.
So that was something Macksville didn't want to do. Mid-tackle count.
Rebels will be on the attack here and through the boot of McGrady. Rebels has still got Grant Brown on the sideline here, who hasn't been on the field, and also William Mendes has been off for a while. Did start the game.
Had a pretty impressive game in reserve grade too, Grant Brown.
Yeah, they did well. Experienced campaign, all right. Stumpy Stevens takes the first carry. Looking for a quick play the ball, one marker. Jumps out, goes to McGrady. McGrady slicing through, pushing through. Well held on there, 2 by Southern. Real fast play the ball, referee gives a penalty. Yeah. That's 2 in a row and that's in.
Yeah, well,
interesting decision. Was 2 on the trot.
I think if you're inside the 10-metre line, I'd agree with that, but there's still 13, 14 metres out, or 12 metres out maybe.
A replay. Unless he's just called it, he might have called it deliberate. Drag down there.
And he didn't need to do it. The defence was getting back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
looking at it in fairness, he's probably got it.
Yeah, it's probably right on the replay.
Really deliberate. All right, Rebels on the attack. They need a try. They need to be next to score. Stumpy Stevens 6 metres out. Rebels faithful trying to cheer him home. Cameron goes out the back to Kirby. Kirby gives the ball on to Fells. He's close to his touchline. He's going to get thrown over it. No, he gives it back to Petch. Petch steps back on the inside. Semi Petch reaches out very close. Can't get there. Semi Petch.
Did he? No, he's short.
Head down, very close. He's inches away. Slow play the ball. Shape out to the right. McGrady very close. Nick McGrady does it on his own. So Nick McGrady barges over. That's a great try. Nick McGrady, powerhouse run.
That was too easy, that one. The defence didn't mark up there.
Macksville must have thought the ball was going at the back, and Nick McGrady just charges over.
Well, if Nick McGrady's lined up there, you should think Nick McGrady's going to get the ball.
There's plenty of defenders there. Macksville knows
Try come from South Grafton Rebels through the number 11. Nick McGrady.
Pulling the troops out.
Takes the scores. Macksville 32, South Grafton Rebels 22 with Nick Chung.
That's the great defence there from there. Couple of plays in around that ruck, probably just wanted to shift across. As you said, Nick McGrady's around, you know he's probably going to get the ball. So.
Well, the coaches acted pretty quickly. Bell Harper, who didn't get a hand on.
Yeah, targeted Harper and Blair. McGrady just charges through it.
Harper's left the field. That'll be Murray Spear back on.
Cameron. Love to get these kicked. They trail by 10. And again, Macksville Sea will see him on top. Rebels just keep on fighting. We'll get a great view of this on our Clarence Daily stream. Cameron walks in, strikes it, comes back in, brings it in beautifully. The flags go up. Macksville Seagulls 32, South Grafton Rebels 24. We're just on 11 minutes remaining. And we've got another grandstand finish coming up here at McKittrick Park.
And Coach Cameron converts that try, takes the score.
Need to complete their
Rebels
sets.
24, Macksville 32.
They can't afford any errors coming out of their own end, and if Macksville want to keep their lead, they need to control possession for the rest of the match.
Rebels yet to complete a set after points, so no, they won't do our wondering either. They won't play it safe. They'll continue to use that footy.
That means we might have to make those mugs and shirts red.
All right, get back on the way here through the boot of Blair. Goes down into that corner. That's going to be taken by Kieran Johnson Heron and gives it onto the experienced campaigner, Stumpy Stevens. He's up over the 10, just short of the 20. Actually, look to keep the Rebels down there in this set, make them kick from their own 40. Kieran Johnson Heron goes to the left side through Reese. Very little juggle, does well to hold on.
Borg was up quick too, and Borg's driven him back off to about 8 metres.
Great today. Left side through, Curbs over the ad line. Curbs thought about a pass, gives it on McGrady. McGrady holds it, beats one, steps back infield. McGrady inside defence comes across and.
Oh, he's passed that off the ground. He's passed that off the ground.
Middle part of the field, ref says play on. That's tackle 3. They've gone 50 metres in 3 tackles. Red and white trying to storm home. Ball goes on to Torrance. Torrance looking for Brian Quinlan. Reynolds already scored a double.
It's better defence on him this time from Macksville.
They watch that hard line. All right, 4 tackle. Ball goes on to TJ Capine. Takes it out in front of himself and he's tackled. 32 out, last tackle. Where are they going to go? They come to this, they go to the far side, go through Torrance. Puts it up in the sky. Kieran Johnson Heron coming through. It's going to be taken beautifully on the chest there by the far winger, which is Buckley.
And might have even been offside there.
Yeah, just
the chasers through, I thought.
Johnson Heron slightly, but
Blair makes a scamper out of dummy half. He's going towards touch, gets the ball back.
He's lucky there. Jai Bowman was ready to ragdoll him over that side.
Well, it was lucky that Riley Macksville was there to take the pass too, or it could have led to a try for South Grafton. So they'll play it 10 metres out from their own line, Macksville. Needs a run here.
Don't want to give away a penalty here.
No, Buckley copped one a bit high. Well, he thought it was high anyway. The referee didn't. Plays it back, cuts out one, finds Brady Bartlett. Brady Bartlett with a bit of footwork before the line. And it's a nothing set so far from Macksville. They're still camped inside their own 20.
And they've got about 10 metres in 4 tackles. Well,
oh, Miles. Miles will run it up to the left-hand side. That is the last tackle. They're going to have to kick now. Riley Macksville is back here in the centre of the field looking for the ball to kick it. Left foot kick, aerial kick it. Straight out to Waters. Takes it on the floor.
And he's going to be up over the halfway line. Goes on the short side. Mark Waters. Not much room to move. Waters. Oh, got the ball. Mark Waters doesn't get the pass away. Blair does beautifully. Great chase by Borg. Rebels on the attack.
Well, Borg did enough.
Just enough. Ball goes to McGrady onto Kirby. Kirby onto Berry. Back to that middle part of the field. They wanted to keep momentum here, the Rebels. Great play there. Mark Waters tiptoes down the sideline. Rebels on the attack. 8 minutes remaining. Cameron on the Kirby. Kirby for McGrady. McGrady back into it. McGrady for a goal. Nicholas McGrady puts the ball down. They'll trail by 2 after this kick. We've got a blockbuster coming up here at McKittrick Park.
I think Macksville might have heard a siren about 5 minutes ago. They might have clocked off.
Nick McGrady gets a double. 7.5 minutes to go, and the Rebels just keep on fighting.
It's a poor kick in the end. Well, you can blame the chase, but I thought the
Time
kick going from a left foot kick and a kick from the centre of the field out into the right-hand side of the field.
Took away a lot of his leaders.
Yeah,
Back to
absolutely.
second.
We watch here. Cameron onto
Eight
Curbs.
scores. South Grafton 28.
Too big.
Macksville 32 with kick to come.
Just beats on the inside.
A bit threes.
Tell you what, he almost didn't get this ball down too, Nick. He was very, very relaxed. And Toddy Cameron would knock this over. It'd be I'm not going to say it because I've jinxed blokes before from in front. 30.
You can say it if you like.
28. Toddy Cameron walks in, strikes it, likes it. 32 to 30, 7 minutes remaining.
Too close for my comfort at the moment now with 7 to go.
Yeah.
They've got their legs up, their tails up, I should say, South Grafton too. The last few minutes, the last couple of sets have been really good and fast, so they've gained a bit of extra.
With that confidence up
And
there.
Toddy Cameron converts that try. Takes the score. Macksville 32. South Grafton 30.
Only the 2 games.
With just over 6 minutes to go in the second half.
Absolutely.
Macksville look to defend hard here. They'll kick long. Morgan, Cockbane, they'll look to come forward here and put on some good defence. Look like they're going to come to this right side.
Blair will kick it.
Low kick. Down to Fells. He's been quiet today. Been okay defensively. Met by Borg.
Oh, the ball's coming out.
What's the ball
out here with Macksville?
Macksville on the attack. Rebels need to hold on.
Ennis has the ball. Just outside the 10, probably about 13 metres out from the goal line. Just to the right-hand side of the post. Spear, Highland, on now to Sammy Shields. Within and away, Sammy Shields.
And Des back on for the Rebels.
Got numbers on the left, they can go that way. They can through Riley Macksville, cuts out one, finds Brady Bartlett. In and away, Bartlett looks for an offload, but the defence is shut him down. I think maybe he was lucky.
Sideline, in fact.
Yeah, he's gone the touch.
Great defence. Jai Bowman, Torrens, Johnson Heron.
Yeah, run out of space on that side of the field there. He was looking for Buckley, but couldn't get the ball away. But because he was so upright, it allowed the defence to slide him across sideways, and they probably marched him, 7 or 8 metres into touch.
We had a couple of times today, the red and white. All right, what are we? 5.5 minutes remaining. Rebels working out of trouble. TJ Capine. Rebels pleading for a penalty. Smoothie gives him nothing. Play the ball. Goes on to Kirby. Kirby flying off the line there.
But he's left him short out here, Paul.
Picked up by I think it's Fells. Fells pushed away from one, finds Waters. He's got a clamp here. Here's Mark Waters down the sideline. Looking to support, flicking. And Blair does beautifully push him over the sideline. Great defence there, Blair.
For all the good work Ball did then, though, he actually left him short. And because the ball got out there, that allowed him to march downfield, but the pass.
I think he's done well. The ball looks like that man is chased back across after he's missed, so...
Well, he knew it's his fault.
Make up for it, but... Again, another error from the Rebels. We've got 4.5 minutes remaining, just over 4.5 minutes remaining, as we can see there on our screens.
Yeah, 14 apiece the error count. Highland will play the ball right on halfway. Spear gives it on to Cobain. Cobain straight and hard. It's the only way he knows to run. He plays it back. 5 metres inside the Rebels' half. Sammy Miles with the bright yellow boots. skips his way inside the 40 and up towards the 30.
Macksville Simbi play can come onto the field to the sideline
Goes
only.
to the left-hand side. Inside
got
pass
90
from
seconds.
Maxwell onto Shields, and Shields pirouettes and gets it inside the 30.
Southern about to inject himself back in the game after that sin bin.
Cross here with Highland. Highland gets the, oh no, he got the offload away there. That's right, Maxwell had a player in the sin bin. Riley Maxwell cuts out one, finds Borg. Borg pushes away from 1, 2. Borg leg drive gets him towards the line. They hold him up short.
Ball's come out, maybe. No, he's held on to it.
And that's the last tackle.
Rebels must hold on.
Borg fell over as he tried to play the ball. Innes gets the ball across for Riley Maxwell. Runs to the line, puts a little kick in. Knocked on here.
Has he gone over the top of it? No, he's gone over the top of it. Rebels will get the ball 20 metres.
They missed the Rebels knock on. I thought Rebels
If you're feeling hungry, folks, pies, sausage rolls and hot dogs are now $2. Pies, hot dogs and sausage rolls now $2.
He had to put his hand on it, didn't
30 seconds for the Simbi player.
3 minutes remaining. Maxwell about to have 13 back on the park.
Yeah, Bowman makes a charge up.
Be the first tackle. Play the ball, Cameron onto Mendez. He's fresh and he's keen. He's running straight and hard in the middle, taken by 3 defenders. They put him on his back. Great defence there from the Sea Eagles. Cameron dummy half. Who's he looking for? Finds Stevens. Stevens out the back to Kirby. There's a bit of shape here. Kirby steps in. Can't get it past McGrady. Ball triggers one. Picked up by Waters. Done that a number of times today. Mark Waters back in the middle of the field.
Simbi players right.
So now Maxwell just back to their 13. But Southam back on the field.
Ball goes to Capine. Capine looking for support. Trips now on the cricket pitch. Does well. I think that's the 4th. They'll have one more play here before their last.
2.5 to go.
Ball goes to Torrens. Torrens over the advantage line. Steps in the field. Corey Torrens has got the ball. He's got the ball. He's inside. We can find Patch. Corey Torrens. Beautiful Corey Torrens. Nailed the ball. Oh my goodness.
What a pass.
Whatever you want to call it, that is unbelievable. And it looks like they're going to take the lead with 2 minutes remaining. We look at that replay. Corey Torrens.
They just hung off him.
Unbelievable. Pushes away. Holds
Right time to your South Grafton Rebels by number 1, Samuel Petch.
From our commentary booth.
That is a great position. Sam Petch scored.
It puts the Rebels in the lead, 34 points to 32, with a kick to come.
The experience of this man, he will drag this down as long as he can. There is time off. We've got no call from the referee yet, though.
They'll give him a chance to put the ball on the tee, and then he'll call time off if he takes too long. Or a minute 30 remaining.
They'll drag this down. Maxwell will probably have 1 or 2 players, so they'll get it. You think they'll get a kick off? What a play.
Oh, that's nearly the pass of the century in Group 2, that one.
And just somehow the Rebels just continually fight, and they've hit the lead with a minute to go. Toddy Cameron. Minute left on the clock. He'll drag this down as long as Smoothie lets him. Retires bootlace here in a minute as well. Captain coach.
Just check the pressure in the ball too to make sure it's right.
Looks to knock this over. Walks in, strikes it, likes it. Rebels lead by 4, 36-32. We're going to get a play. Actually, we'll get a chance.
So expect the short kick here.
Be going short. I reckon they'll
That
probably come out of
is
this.
Toddy Cameron's 6th conversion for the game, taking the scoreline 36 to 32. Rebels over Macksville.
All right, here we go. They've gone short to the other side. They've got the
Take it on the field. Buckley's away. Looking for support. Grab from behind.
25 seconds remaining.
Plays the ball back. Across field here. Maxwell. And it's with Cabane. Cabane stepping and beating one. 20 seconds on the clock. They've got a couple of tackles up their sleeve.
They've got to come to Borg, surely.
Here's Southam. Turns it inside here. Run from Lucky. Steps out of one.
10 seconds remaining. They'll get 2 plays. Straight to the left.
Spear. Across for Highland goes himself.
Are they going to get one more?
3 tackles. 3 seconds.
What do you think?
2. 1. Last play. Kick through. And the kick goes dead. That's the ball game. Probably wasn't the right play either.
Yeah, they had numbers on the outside, but the Rebels desperately.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what a game of rugby league we have seen this afternoon here at McKittrick Park. Put your hands together for both sides. The South Grafton Rebels 36, Macksville Sea Eagles 32. On behalf of the South Grafton Rebels, we'd like to thank Macksville for travelling up for the 2 games this afternoon. Wish you a safe travels home. Let's go back and watch today's games. clarencedaily.com.au. We'll see you back here at the Kittrick Park on June 13 for the next home game of your South Grafton Rebels. Taking home with the chocolates this afternoon. 36 points to 32 in first grade.
Great game, and mate, obviously for Macksville fans, obviously the 2 losses, but mate, 2 great days of footy, 2 great games of footy, and exciting finishes.
Both games are competitive. I think first grade will probably be more disappointed than
for Macksville,
reserve grade. But
every time they start a bit of momentum, they get on top and they just lose that ball. Or
it's what the story of the season so far, to be honest with you. It's been a lot of that in their first 3 matches, where they've had really good matches. And I thought round 1, even though we got beaten by 40-4, round 1 against Woolgoolga, our first half was brilliant, and we really mixed it with their big forward pack. And
they're a good side. They're probably them and Sawtell probably the side to beat.
Yeah, I think so. So far, yeah.
So far, probably seen, but they always pick up their 2nd win for the season. They beat the Ghosts here a couple of weeks ago, and they've had a couple of losses, but a grinding win. Toddy Cameron, captain coach, will be very happy. Obviously, they didn't play to their best. They did, I think, they have 14 handling errors as well, or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's 14 apiece, yeah. Well, actually, Macksville had 15, so...
At the end of the day, it's a win's a win in a game like that.
Oh, yeah.
Rebels go home happy, Macksville go home probably a bit disappointed, but...
It's the sort of game that South Grafton, a grinding game they needed. Probably they have the couple of games they've had where they've been beaten soundly, but today they've turned up ready to play. Some things went against them in patches, especially possession in the first half, but they just hung in there.
We had 68 points scored and we had just as many errors. So, but great day for Mother's Day. Thanks to you for coming along today. Call the game here at McKittrick Park.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. Good to join you.
Hope you get down a couple of times during the year at Frank McGarren and McKittrick Park, and we'll do it all again.
Yeah, excellent. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and to those mothers out there again, and once again, happy Mother's Day. Hope you have a beautiful afternoon, and hopefully the family treats you.
Ta-da.
Dancing in a